Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. The Western Conference is becoming increasingly competitive, and to be champions, they'll need to build a great team. The Lakers have defensive issues and will therefore attempt to sign players in free agency or even through trades between teams. Recent reports have suggested that the Lakers' current priority is to acquire an elite point-of-attack defender. With their requirements in mind, we explore the 5 best targets for the front office to consider. The Los Angeles Lakers offseason has seen them take some steps towards improving their roster strength. After addressing the problems plaguing their big man rotation, the purple and gold are now expected to shift their attention to their defensive needs. As per The Athletic's Dan Woik, the Lakers' current priority will be acquiring an elite defender. Woik mentioned this when he wrote, "The Lakers have additional roster work to do. The team can create a roster spot by waiving guard Shake Milton, and team sources have said that improving the team's point-of-attack defense is a priority. The Lakers have made some efforts to improve their defensive backcourt rotation. Since drafting Adou Thiero with the number 36 pick, the Lakers also picked up the team option on Jordan Goodwin for next season. Although these are positive moves in the right direction, it isn't enough when considering the kind of competition they will be facing in the Western Conference. With a need for depth in every slot, the purple and gold would do well by shifting their gaze to the free agency market to acquire talented defenders on team-friendly contracts. By waiving Shake Milton, the Lakers will have a roster spot available to make this necessary upgrade. With this in mind, we explore some of the options available at the moment. Gary Trent Jr. Former Milwaukee Bucks guard Gary Trent Jr. could be an interesting acquisition at this stage in free agency. Although Trent Jr. isn't the best option from a defensive point of view, he is a fairly competent presence on the floor. What Trent Jr. does bring to the table is his three-point shooting ability. Although his productivity fell in Milwaukee due to reduced playing time, the guard still recorded an average of 11.1 points on shooting splits of 43.1% from the field and 41.6% from three-point range. He also recorded an average of 1 steal a game, which could be promising. The 26-year-old was a target for the Lakers last season but ended up joining the Bucks. While he doesn't fully satisfy the Lakers' need for a point-of-attack defender, he could still be a fairly capable pickup when considering his overall ability and skill set. Josh Okogie. Josh Okogie is a more recent addition to the free agent market. After being bought out by the Charlotte Hornets, Okogie is expected to garner a lot of interest from teams looking to upgrade their defense. The 26-year-old is viewed as one of the finest on-ball defenders in the league. Having developed a reputation as a defensive player during his tenure with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Okogie has displayed the ability to be a capable point-of-attack defender. Last season, the guard made use of his talents to be a menace on the defensive end. In the process, he recorded an average of 1.8 steals and 0.5 blocks per game. The 26-year-old has also shown himself to be a capable offensive player. Although he doesn't boast elite two-way potential, he is a capable spot-up shooter, notching an average of 7.1 points on 34.8% shooting from three-point range. As a versatile player at his size, he is capable of guarding multiple positions. This could be a benefit for the Lakers, as it gives them a lot of flexibility with deploying lineups. Gary Payton II. Another tremendous defensive player who is available on the free agency market at the moment is Golden State Warriors guard Gary Payton II. As an unrestricted free agent, even at the age of 32, the Lakers could benefit from signing him this offseason. The guard has all the right tools to be a high-value addition for the purple and gold. His defensive instincts and unrelenting effort contribute to his makeup as a defensive threat. When additionally factoring in his athleticism, Payton brings a lot more to the table than just his defense. While injuries have been a concern with the 32-year-old, he has managed to stay relatively available on the floor. Last season, the guard notched an average of 6.5 points and 3.0 rebounds while shooting 57.4% from the field and 32.6% from three-point range. Defensively, he recorded an average of 1.3 steals and 0.8 blocks per game. When factoring in his veteran experience and championship pedigree, he would undoubtedly be a valuable asset for the team as they prepare to mount a title charge. Marcus Smart. The Washington Wizards could be in the process of buying out Marcus Smart. If the 31-year-old guard becomes available on the free agency market, the Lakers may not need to look any further in their search for an elite defender. Smart is one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. Having won the DPOY in the 2021-22 season, the guard established himself as a formidable on-ball defender with the Boston Celtics. Although injuries have impacted his performances in recent seasons, the 31-year-old remains a reliable defender. With an average of 1.1 steals per game, Smart makes use of his intellect to make timely reads on defense, often forcing turnovers through smart defensive reads. The Lakers would also benefit from his leadership and hustle. With a vocal leader coming off the bench, the second unit could be a lot more cohesive. From an offensive point of view, Smart also provides some scoring, having averaged 9.0 points a game last season. When also considering his perimeter shooting ability, the guard could be a spot-up shooting threat when paired with some of the Lakers' playmakers. Davion Mitchell. Miami Heat guard Davion Mitchell could be an ideal target for the Lakers to acquire via trade. When considering that the guard signed a 2-year deal with the team recently, the Purple and Gold could only trade for him after his trade restriction lifts in December. This delay presents challenges for any immediate roster adjustments. Proposed trade details. Los Angeles Lakers receive Davion Mitchell. Miami Heat receive Gabe Vincent, 2032 second-round pick. The addition of Mitchell could be vital for the Purple and Gold, depending on what position they are in at that point in the season. As a point-of-attack defender, the young guard has showcased tremendous ability. Having earned the nickname Off Night for his ability to force bad games out of the players he's guarding, Mitchell backs it up with his performances. With an average of 1.4 steals per game, the 26-year-old combines hustle with tactical smarts to outplay his defensive assignments. Last season, the young guard also showed enough capability as a playmaker, with an average of 7.9 points and 4.9 assists per game. While considering that he would be coming off the bench, these are numbers that the Purple and Gold would be satisfied with. The Lakers are far from being contenders. The Lakers now appear more balanced on paper with the addition of players like DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia. But considering the degree of competition in the West next season, the Purple and Gold are far from being considered title contenders. While there is a need to make the appropriate moves to boost their overall roster strength, the team's long-term focus on 2027 free agency may limit their willingness to take on new contracts. When considering how much this restricts their options, it is possible that the Lakers don't make any more significant moves. This would also have an impact on the team's future with LeBron James. Although recent rumblings have suggested that the superstar will be with the team for training camp, the prospects aren't great from a championship perspective. Lakers reportedly focused on acquiring a point-of-attack defender. While the Lakers have addressed their need for a center, there is still work to be done, such as acquiring an elite perimeter defender. Los Angeles has accomplished their main goal of addressing the center situation this summer by signing DeAndre Ayton. However, the Lakers were more than one big away from title contention last year. With an aging LeBron James and a backcourt featuring Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, it was clear during their brief playoff run that perimeter defense needs improvement. So far, President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka has been unable to bring in any reinforcements in that department. Yet, that doesn't mean the Lakers are done making moves or ignoring a glaring deficiency on the roster. According to an article from Dan Woik and Joe Vardon of The Athletic, the team is focused on addressing this issue. The Lakers have additional roster work to do. The team can create a roster spot by waiving guard Shake Milton, and team sources have said that improving the team's point-of-attack defense is a priority. As Woik and Vardon have indicated, one of the easiest paths for the Lakers to create cap and roster space is by waiving Shake Milton. Los Angeles has until July 20th to release Milton before his contract becomes guaranteed. With Milton out, it would create an open spot and provide more money to sign a point-of-attack defender. As far as unrestricted free agents go, there aren't many options left. The Lakers could pursue players like Josh Okogie, Gary Trent Jr., or Gary Payton II. The Hornets recently waived Okogie. He is a respectable wing who averaged 1.2 steals per game last season. Trent Jr. was connected with the Lakers last offseason but ultimately signed with the Bucks. Now he's available again, and while he's not the best defender, he could be a respectable option this deep into free agency. Payton II was with the Lakers before and has spent the last 3 seasons with the Warriors. He has demonstrated the ability to give top effort as a defender in this league for 9 years now. With limited money, options, and the market drying up, the Lakers just need to focus on making incremental improvements where they can. If they improve their perimeter defense in any way, then that's a step in the right direction. Lakers' Bronny James says his confidence is growing, and it's showing on the court. Los Angeles Lakers guard Bronny James is coming into his own as a basketball player, and his performances at the NBA Summer League are showing the strides he has made. On Monday, James scored 17 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and dished 5 assists in a showcase of his development. His father, LeBron, was in the front row to watch his son's amazing game, along with Lakers president of basketball operations Rob Pelinka, teammate Austin Reeves, and head coach J.J. Redick. More news, Lakers rumors, NBA Insider reveals which 4 teams reached out regarding LeBron James' trade after the game. Bronny opened up on his performance and what it says about his development. "It definitely gave me a little boost, seeing them cheer for me and my teammates," James said to Broderick Turner of the Los Angeles Times. "Yeah, I can see growth, for sure. Honestly, I just feel like my confidence is growing over the last year and a half or so. So, I'm just going to grow on that and keep my mind right." James' coaches also noticed his impact on the game. The Lakers ended up losing 67-58 to the Clippers, but he kept them in the game. "Bronny came ready. He came ready. He had the spark," Harding said. "You want these guys, especially him in that position and who he'll be with us with the Lakers, when you get your minutes, go hard. Play until exhaustion, we'll take you out and then we'll put you back in. I thought that he did that today. He did a great job, even on the offensive end in finding players, making reads on pick and rolls. I think they struggled guarding him and he did a great job on the defensive end." More news, Lakers' LeBron James has 7-word response to discussing future in LA while offense is coming along. Bronny is going to make his money on the defensive end of court. He creates turnovers and can pressure players up and down the court. He fits well with the Lakers' need for defense, which should get him some chances to crack the rotation. If his offensive development continues, he could soon pass Gabe Vincent in the guard rotation. More news, LeBron James' agent breaks silence on rumors he wants trade from Lakers. Rich Paul fumed at LeBron James' Luka Doncic Lakers power shift, says Kendrick Perkins. Rich Paul, longtime agent of LeBron James and head of Clutch Sports, was reportedly upset over what he viewed as a shift in influence within the Los Angeles Lakers organization following the arrival of Luka Doncic, according to Kendrick Perkins. On the latest episode of the Road Trippin' podcast, Perkins, a former NBA player and teammate of James, revealed that Paul had called him directly to express frustration after Perkins publicly suggested that a new power structure had formed inside the franchise. "There's a new sheriff in town. It's Luka and Bill Duffy. It's WME. It's no more Clutch Sports no more," Perkins said. "And I told this to Rich Paul on the phone and we had an argument because I said it on TV and we argue a lot." Perkins detailed that the conversation occurred after he made similar remarks during a television appearance, prompting Paul to reach out immediately afterward. According to Perkins, Paul pushed back on the notion that Clutch Sports, which has long held considerable sway over Lakers roster decisions, had lost its grip on the franchise. "I told him on the phone after he called me after I got off television. It's a new sheriff. Clutch Sports is not running it no more. LeBron is not running the Lakers organization no more. It's Luka Doncic, Bill Duffy." Kendrick Perkins says Rich Paul upset as WME, Luka Doncic gained power over LeBron James in Lakers shift. Doncic, represented by Duffy and WME Sports, was acquired by the Lakers in a blockbuster trade with the Dallas Mavericks in February, sending Anthony Davis to Dallas. Since the trade, Doncic has been positioned as the new centerpiece of the franchise, while the Lakers continue to retool around him. Perkins pointed to the team's recent signing of free agent center DeAndre Ayton as further evidence of WME's growing influence. Ayton, also represented by WME and Bill Duffy, joined the Lakers on a 2-year, $8.1 million deal following a buyout with the Portland Trail Blazers. When I said that, they signed DeAndre Ayton, Perkins continued. Who was DeAndre Ayton signed to? WME. Who was Bill Duffy again?